Still nice and hot. Whoa, shucks, I almost dropped that. I'm gonna make my little tea. Do my little thing with my warm tea. I need to warm this up for about 30 more seconds in the microwave, even though I don't want to use a mic. 30 more. Oh, let me not use this microwave. He said it's about time. Man, I'm tired as I don't know what. I've been working all day. I'm about to fall asleep, man. I forgot to eat and everything. And I got my little bucket hat on like my brother TJ. I'm so tired, boy. I'm cross-eyed. Got to get this TV off my wall. Well, I think most of my tools are in Brunswick. I'm mighty tired. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this tea together. I'm mighty, mighty tired. He said, I like the hat. Appreciate it. I just got to get my tea together, man. Then I'll give my take on Rich Paul when y'all come on in. Because ain't nobody want to believe me, man. I said this a while back, but I get it. Sometimes I'm going to be ahead of the curve. You know, it's all about who we like. I get that. And I get that people have been told to like certain people. I get it. I definitely get it. But I just want to point out that I've been right about a lot of things. And I get ahead of the curve and people gonna not like me for it, but I said this don't pass the smell test. I said LeBron James and his crew will disrespect any black man for them to make it, any white man, any man, period. And now you see, because of LeBron James and his legacy, like why does he have to be all these things? Like I don't get it. Why does LeBron James have to be the second option? Why do we have to all like him? Why does he have to be considered in the GOAT conversation? Why do all these things have to be? All right, my tea should be warm enough. There we go. Let's go on with it. Nobody won't ask that. I told you, anything that they put advertising dollars behind, anything that they call the chosen one, they're gonna do whatever in their power to make it possible. Now, let me explain. Let me go downstairs. Oh man, I'm tired. I got my little Jetsons jetpack. I got my little Jetsons jet uh goddamn vacuum right here. Look at my little jet. Look at my vacuum. Industrial Jetson jetpack type of vacuum. Yeah. I was walking around with the Jetsons. Wait. I had to get in on that today. I got to get on that today, but yeah, I had to walk around with the Jetsons jetpack. But check this out, man. Let me go in this chair right here. Let me move my bag. Move my bag of vitamins. I got the camera. Kwame stay on them. Us old schools know he not. Oh man, I got old boy. I done got old boy. I done got old. You hear me? Oh, that feels so good. Move the back of my neck up. Oh. All right, I done got old, but check this out. Imagine a sports agent Because in my opinion, what he's doing is collusion. Uh, and it's agent. No, it's not collusion. It's agent tampering. He's like tampering because, in my opinion, because why would he be talking about Austin Reeves? You got the oldest player on the team, but you're suggesting that they keep the older player and trade the younger Austin Reeves that they already wanted to commit some money to. You want them to keep a 41-year-old LeBron as if they got a future in that. After you guys said that he wasn't, y'all team wasn't good enough to win a championship, you want them to trade Austin Reeves. You're putting out hypotheticals about Austin Reeves and just calling it content. Okay. Well, why isn't it not content when people say that LeBron James don't run back on defense? Why is it not just content when that? Like this is disrespectful as I don't know what. It's I told y'all, LeBron James got a podcast to try to chase Michael Jordan and sway the narrative. Rich Paul, his agent, is now on a podcast to sway the narrative and to me do more tampering. LeBron has been able to control this league through that agency, in my opinion. He's been able to move players, get Anthony Davis, make sure Nerlens Noel don't end up certain places. He's orchestrated this whole thing. He's been playing puppet master his entire career. Why does LeBron have so much power? Who knows? But you can't say that you're the GOAT when they change rules to allow guys to travel, when they take the power forward out of the paint so that he can run full speed with no big guys to contest him because they're lifted at the 3 point line. When you do everything in your power, this guy can go to the basket and just flop up, hold his head, damn near punch the referee in the face to call a foul. When you have all of that, when you have Reggie Miller and Gilbert Arenas, Shannon Sharp, you have all these people shouting and yelling at everybody else that don't agree that he's not the GOAT. And if you're going to say, here's where it's tricky because I watched Dreamers Pro today and he played a video of them not wanting to give Austin Reeves his credit for the stats that he possessed now. Okay. But you give LeBron credit for every stat that he's ever done. Even you'll make up a 10-point stat. So we can't give Austin Reeves credit that he's a 29-point scorer who was scoring the same as Jalen Brown and all those boys down there in Boston. He's on par with that. He's shit. He could be the lead on any other team averaging 29, 30 points a night. And because he's a second round pick, because his name is Austin Reeves, you have them trying to disqualify him. I thought it was about the numbers. Numbers only seem to work for LeBron. When you say Russell Westbrook is the best point guard to ever play based on numbers, they say, that's crazy, Kwame. Well, I say it's crazy that y'all think LeBron James is the GOAT because he sits in the game and cherry pick in the fourth quarter when he's beating the hell out of the Atlanta Hawks by 25, 30 points. What was LeBron James doing in the game? What was LeBron James still doing in the game when they're beating the snot out of Atlanta Falcons, Atlanta Hawks? Why was LeBron still in the game? These are the numbers that we're supposed to give him credit for. That he's still in the game, beating Atlanta Hawks like a drum, and then he ends up with 30, and he's cherry picking in that game. But we supposed to give him props for that. A guy like me supposed to give him props for that. When I'm watching him cherry pick, I don't give props for that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys have been entertaining people for this long that you can't look at basketball from a basketball perspective. I'm not a fan. I'm a former professional athlete. I'm not looking at the game like a fan. I'm looking at the game for the nuances. I'm looking at the game for the strategy. I'm looking at, okay, what would I be doing if I was out here with them? How would I play it? I'm looking at the game a totally different way. And when I continuously see 4 on 5 because LeBron James is considered the best offensive player, but then he gives no energy on defense. And then when I say he don't run back, and then most people don't look at what I'm saying, they say, "Oh, you hating?" When I'm playing a video of this guy not running back, and then when they can't get past the video, here's what they'll say: "Oh, he's 41." Well, that's all the more reason to go home. If he's 41 and he can't get back on defense, but then he can run and catch lob dunks with one hand and dunk through people, something just ain't right. And this is the NBA. Expectations go up, not down. The expectation of an NBA player is at an all-time high. It should not be because you're a superstar, you only play one end of the court. That's lame to me. You a tabloid gossip channel doing your job? Well, if that's what you think, nigga, you like tabloids and you like gossip. Because if this is a tabloid gossip channel, what are you doing here? I'm talking basketball, clown. You up here because it's all about who we like. And you clearly like LeBron because you didn't say that he ran back on defense. You just upset by what I said. Get in your feelings. I don't care. You can get in your feelings all you want to with me. I don't care. I know. They get offended by facts because that's all you could do is just rage quit or rage bait when you don't. What about your career? What about it? Call me whatever you want to call me. It ain't gonna stop me from sipping my motherfucking hot ass tea. All of a sudden, Aiden can't hoop. Yeah, Aiden can't hoop because LeBron's shooting all the shots. It's called chemistry. And Aiden is tired because LeBron let people get past him all day long. Aiden is tired because LeBron does not play any defense. The media gives you who you want to like. I've been saying that 4, 5 years ago. See, y'all gonna catch up to the things that I've been saying. I said that the media gave y'all LeBron James. I think there's something to LeBron James and why they keep trying to force feed us LeBron James. It does not make no sense. It's not about Kwame's career being better than LeBron. I'm going over the game. And film sessions don't lie. Film sessions are not made to offend nobody. Film sessions are made for it to be just that. I've been a part of film sessions where it's never been personal. I've been a part of film sessions that I did not run back on defense. I'm guilty of it. It's a game of mistakes. I'm guilty. So it is not to disrespect or take away from the actual players, but there's a reason why the NBA won't show you games, and there's a reason why they don't want us YouTubers to really break down games. They try to flag us every time because if it goes against the superstar narrative, then they don't like it. But you should not have to hide our modern day superstars and how inefficient their game is because you want to sell us a bag of goods. You know, you should not want to sell us a bag of goods. The game should be good enough on its own that it sells itself. But the game ain't the same no more. They have changed the game to entertain and not to be about competition. The NBA is an entertain. It's like WWE. They are entertaining you. LeBron comes out with his script every night to flop up, and as soon as he get bumped, he act dead. That man ran into a point guard and stopped dead. What's the point of being 270 pounds or however big he is if he gonna run into a point guard and act like he dying? Every time he get touched on the court, he got to lay there 30 minutes. And I understand when you that old, when you get, if I got hit in the eye and I was 41, if I got hit right here, right, and I'm 41 years old and I'm trying to play NBA basketball, soon as you touch me, I'm gonna get my rest. Oh shit. Ooh. I'll be looking. Ooh, ooh. Cause it take a little bit longer to recover when you get old. Shit, I roll around on the ground for 90 seconds. Shit, it'll take me about 90 seconds to recover. It used to take 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds, you have that anaerobic ability to recover and be ready to give maximum effort. But at 40 something, yeah, I probably have to take 90 seconds. If you look at LeBron game, every time they touch him, he rolling around on the ground. He waiting on somebody to look at him. I mean, I'm tired of seeing the shit, to be honest. The basketball game got to slow down because the refs got to carry LeBron half the goddamn game. And I'm tired of seeing 1-3 or 1-4 pick and roll, and then he get tough when a guard on him. Like, this is not real basketball. This shit is corny now. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. And you know what? Let me get to the film because they don't believe me. Where my computer at? I'm gonna get to the film because I'm tired of this shit. See, I look different. All right, what you mean I look different? Let me go get my computer. I know that. I'm tired of this. I can't roll the heat, man. I can't. I can't smoke. I'm gonna go up here and get my computer. I know that. What you have planned for your birthday? Uh, to keep living. That's it. Carl played to 40 while we big up in LeBron. A lot of people played into their 40s and 41, and they gave it at both ends of the court. LeBron, I think, is afraid to get hurt. That's why he's not as hurting himself on defense. That's where he'll get hurt at on defense. So it's kind of smart that he's not playing defense because it'll give him an opportunity to stat pad, push that Kareem used to be stat. I'm still saying it's Kareem stat until he answered Chael Sonny. I'm gonna go out on a limb watching a 40-something-year-old play like this that we can't even understand how he's doing this. Until he answered Chael Sonnen, I'm gonna still keep Kareem as the leading scorer in the league. That's just me. I'm not telling nobody else to do that. But until he answers Chael Sonnen, I'm gonna put an asterisk by it. That's just me. You know, I can't lie to you. That's just the way I'm thinking about it. Everybody else thinking about it, but they scared to say it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. There's gonna be an asterisk for me by LeBron until he do what Barry Bonds did and come out and address all these allegations. I'm tired of seeing him hide from people talking about him as if he's above it. If he's not gonna answer somebody calling him a game cheat, then I'm just gonna think that where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm not telling nobody else what to think, but that's what I'm gonna think. I'm sorry. You can't have somebody out here that's in professional sports that's already caught some people doing some things, or his word was true about other people, but then we're gonna turn a blind eye when it comes to LeBron. I'm not. I'm gonna put an asterisk by it. I'm sorry. They answer everything else. They talk about everything else but what Chael Sonnen said. So until the mainstream media pick up on that story, I don't want to hear shit about that stat. I'm gonna say it's still Kareem. I'm gonna be the first one to say it, and that'll be that on that. What do I need to go grab? What am I going to grab? Don't worry about it. I know. Some people gonna say Kwame hating. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking. I'm speaking up for a black man in Kareem. You know, because this thing means so much to the NBA, and I'm pretty sure it means a lot to Kareem for him to be mentioned with that honor. So until he makes sure that there's no doubt about that situation, because I want to make sure there's no doubt. So you pass somebody, a legend like Kareem, we want to make sure there's no doubt. And that's no hate on LeBron. If you beat Kareem fair and square, it should be able to prove it. It shouldn't be nothing hanging over nobody's head. No, hell no. It shouldn't be nothing hanging over nobody's head. I don't want to hear the excuses. he was cleared of allegations from somebody else. He wasn't cleared of no allegations from Chael Sonnen. I want to see lawsuits. I want to see Chael Sonnen get kicked up the ass with lawsuits. And if that don't happen, it gives an asterisk in my book. I'm sorry. That's just me. I'm not telling you what to do. You can do what you want to do. Believe what you want to believe. But me, his legacy should be too important to him. Just like he worry about everybody not calling him the king, he should be worried about, if you're that concerned with people calling you the king and you're not concerned at all with somebody on record saying you a cheat, nah, fuck all that. I don't believe you need more people. You worried more about somebody calling you, saying you not the king. You worry about that, but you're not worried about nobody calling you a cheat. Please make it make sense. I'm tired of media hiding from everything, ducking the smoke. Come holler. Hold on, y'all. Let me switch this to my computer. I gotta get off this phone. Yeah, hold on. All right. Oh, I got the other background up there still. Visual effects. Hold on. None. All right. Hold up, big swole up. LeBron James own Balco. Let me go to the story that I'm talking about. Hold on, y'all. What it is a good for? Absolutely nothing. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, wrong one. Hold on, y'all. Switch. There we go. There we go. Ain't it? Hold on, guys. I watched it earlier, but I kept watching shit. Wasn't it? Where's that one with Dreamers Pro on it? Let me watch this one.
Video of an amalgamation of clips from NBA Cinema, where he put together some pieces of various people reacting.
Yeah, the original one was on NBA Cinema. I watched it, but I don't know where it is. So I'll play it off Dreamers Pro. Shout out to Dreamers Pro. Let's get to it.
That's not promising.
I think you're missing. You're missing what happens. They offered him $98 million, right?
I think 80.
I mean, 80
89 or something.
My third option. I'm offering you that, right? At that number, thank you. That number is triple now. He's sitting in the 250, 300. That means he is Luka or LeBron to your team, which means you can't go out and get a Jokic or wasn't because he is supposed to be that.
Because we seen the Boston Celtics do it. We seen the Boston Celtics have 2-star guards take it to the limit.
So you're putting him on Jaylen Brown's level?
I'm putting him there for the West Coast Lakers.
Man, hell no.
Averaging what?
Man, hell no. I mean,
27, 6, and
what is
5.
Austin Reeves averaging?
27 points.
What is he averaging?
6 assists, 5 rebounds.
His production is right there. When you looking at Jason Tatum's production,
Great golf player.
and you looking at Jaylen Brown's production, you're like, hey, look, these two guys can mimic that. They can mimic that and get us a championship.
Okay, so
Especially if Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic can make it to the finals.
Kyrie.
If you feel, but what I'm saying, if you feel that way,
and pay him,
then you have to pay him the 250 because he's going to demand that.
Look, oversight.
And he's getting better.
I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with Shah, but I will point out that when Tatum and Brown were playing together, Tatum's numbers in the 22 to 23 range did have that season in 2022-23 where he averaged 27. But I'm just saying, he averaged 26 points, the same numbers.
Same numbers as Austin. Same bro. We're talking hoop, bro. I'm not trying to discredit Jaylen Brown at all.
I'm saying,
and this is why you get sold the dog food. You're looking at numbers from a guy who banked those numbers because the number 2 guy was gone and the number 1 guy was missing. So he got to be the stud and he got to put up those numbers.
I don't understand Gilbert's point. You got to be the stud because the number 1 guy and the number 2 guy. LeBron James is not the number 2 guy, and that is the actual issue. As his usage rate go up, shout out to 2 Raw TV. He uses usage rate. I say the more he touched the damn ball, the more he's involved in the offense, the more he stops the ball by trying to go one-on-one until he loses the ball, the more the Lakers struggle. The offense used to be fluid. Even J.J. Redick said too many broken plays. Too much unorganized plays, and you can see it in the actual game. So I'm confused on what Gil is talking about. You don't penalize a guy for stepping up. You didn't know Austin Reeves is a number 1 guy because when he was there in the past, you had AD and you had LeBron. Now LeBron is old. LeBron can't carry a team no more. Austin Reeves was scoring 40 and 50 points with Luka and LeBron out. So that's a guy that possessed the ability to carry another team. He can score. He can get people involved. And so it's not about the name on the back of the jerseys. It's not about number 1, number 2, and all this other dumb shit you're talking about. Because if LeBron is your number 2, good luck. NBA dumb boy is not qualified to talk about winning basketball. Who is NBA dumb boy? Oh, Gil. I mean, I guess he qualified. He played, but he really doesn't say much. He just says the cliche thing. It's LeBron. He's number 1. He's number 2. We're talking about winning. Something that you really don't know much about, Gil. But we're talking about winning basketball. And the problem with this whole number 1, number 2, number 3 thing, that seemed too locked in. That's not basketball. Your number 1, number 2, number 3 guy can shoot you out of a fucking game, especially if they're not trying to take advantage of the matchup. Basketball is about taking advantage of matchups. It's about opposing your will and competing, winning the 50-50 balls, the loose ball. It's not about 1, 2, the number 1, number 2, number 3 guy just shoot the ball all goddamn day. That's what the NBA has turned to. Pompous, arrogant guys like Gil that they allot themselves 25 to 28 shots. Well, guess what? What he's just proven to you that they're not that special. Soon as Austin Reeves, and I told y'all this before, if you give other guys the same amount of shots as these so-called superstars, that they will do the same thing and get the same numbers. Austin Reeves Once he slid into a position that he can shoot freely, guess what happened? He looks better than Gilbert Arenas. Numbers wise, he averaged better than Gilbert Arenas in that stretch. He's one of the best guards in that stretch taking those type of shots. That's why I say it's all politics. As soon as you give a guy that amount, no matter, you can go down the roster on the bench, except for Bronny James. You give a guy 17 shots, 20 shots, and those guys, their average is going to stay the same. If he shoots 4 shots and he's shooting at 50%, if he shoots 20 shots, he's probably still going to shoot close to 50%. And so that's what's happening. These people pretend like they don't know what's going on. And Gilbert, what he said, it just don't make no sense. Austin Reeves earned the right and proved that he is a viable option for any team. Number 1, number 2, whatever. You roll that ball out, that country white boy can play. And so you don't worry about the things that these guys are still talking the names on the back of the jersey. They ain't talking basketball. Rashard McCants is, but the rest of them really not. Kenyon is.
Austin Reeves' number been since all 3 been together, and he had to be your 3rd option. Nobody's doing that math.
For this year?
Yes.
Because that math is not, you can't do that.
Because if you're going to pay him to be the man, then he's worth $250.
Or if you're going to keep him with those 2 as a 3rd option.
Do y'all hear the arrogance? We're not paying him to be the man. We're paying him to win basketball games. That's the only reason why people get paid max money. You get paid to win. They look at you as one of those guys that can close the game out. You get paid to win. You don't get paid to be some guy. You get paid to do whatever it takes to help your ball club win. That's it. If it's going out diving on loose balls, if it's playing both ends of the court, which everybody should do, if it's playing lockdown defense and giving less of yourself on offense, that's what NBA players should do. That's not what these new age guys are teaching. It's sad. It's a bunch of selfish one-on-one basketball. And the league is continuing to get worse. And what's going to happen is less and less black guys are going to get drafted. Watch what I tell you. They're going to start going overseas more and more and more, because now that we're playing this feel-good drive and kick basketball, then you're not imposing your will on people. You're telling me, what's his name? The guard that blew in LeBron James' ear. What's his name? I forgot that joker's name. What's the dark-skinned guard that blew in LeBron James' ear? Like Lance Stevenson. Like guys like that, they're not gonna get an opportunity in the league no more. They're not. He should have still been in the league a couple of years after that. But that dog and that energy that they bring, those are game changers. Those are energy changers. You got to have guys like that on your team, but not no more. They're going to get a guy from overseas that can just run around and just shoot threes, but they can't play D. They're not going to bring any excitement to the game. And if they change the rules back to how we had it, I ain't talking about tackling people. I'm talking about not tipping the scale towards points more, where guys got to do like this, where guys are playing basketball. It's too much of this. Is somebody pulling gun on NBA players or something? How come every time you see an NBA player, they like this, trying to get out the way? Who play basketball like that at the park? Who hiding from a guy when they shoot? Or are we going up strong and trying to play D? Now they made it about if you touch a guy, it's a foul. That's bullshit. Anytime you're playing basketball, you're going to get some contact. It's a contact sport. But now they got guys thinking as soon as they go to the basket, another guy touch them, it's a foul. Well, we might as well move out the damn way then. We might as well move out the way. Because this is the weakest style of basketball I ever seen, bar none. You can't touch nobody. You got to jump out the way of fouls. The shit is corny.
Can't pay him all that money.
He's not a third option. This year
so the Lakers won't be able to pay him.
What is his numbers
get another
with Luka and LeBron? Those is his real actual numbers.
No.
You're gauging.
No. His real numbers are with him and Luka, him averaging 29, 30 a game.
So you have to pay him.
No, that's what I'm saying. But no LeBron. After this year, no LeBron, just these two. That's the future they're looking at.
But can you win a championship as him being number 2?
Yes, you can push. You can push for one.
He will not be the number 2 option because you got to get another superstar.
No, you don't.
Yes, you.
No, you don't.
That's the decision that is going to be made. That's what
Rich Paul.
That's what I'm saying with the Boston Celtics. Did they have a third superstar? No.
Yes, they did.
Who was it?
Drew Holiday's
Porzingis.
wasn't a superstar. Porzingis was the number 1 option. All 3 of them. He's a superstar.
Oh, y'all tripping and y'all know it.
Yeah, it's 20 and 10.
Know it.
Hey, listen, I got a question. I got one question before we wrap up. Yo, you think with Rich Paul? Yeah, it's 20 and 10. The number 1 option. All 3 of them. He's a superstar.
Oh, y'all tripping and y'all know it.
Yes, they did.
The Boston
Decision that is going to be made. That's what Rich Paul.
That's what I'm saying with the Boston Celtics. Did they have a third superstar? No.
Yes, they did.
Who was it?
Drew Holiday's
Boy, they'll just make up shit to be right. Everybody look at when they compared Bronny James to a player, they said he was a 3-and-D player. They said he was like Drew Holiday, 3-and-D. Now, to take away from Austin Reeves, they're calling Drew Holiday a superstar. The guy the Boston Celtics traded away, they're calling him a superstar. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Drew Holiday. I love Drew Holiday. He's a all-around solid point guard. Up in your face, play D. He's a solid all-star. But superstar? Like, that's crazy. That shows you the level of insanity they will go to invalidate people and to make their stupid point. Because Austin Reeves is averaging on the same level as Jaylen Brown and all the guys that y'all actually appreciate as up-and-coming stars. In a few years, the NBA going to change the uniform shorts to panties. I hope not. I hope not. But this is sad.
Porzingis wasn't a superstar.
Now Porzingis.
All 3 of them.
Now Porzingis is a superstar. God dang.
A superstar.
No, y'all tripping and y'all know it.
Yeah, it's 20 and 10. Hey, listen, I got a question. I got one question before we wrap up. Yo, you think what Rich Paul is doing right now is bad for agents? Speaking up and giving his opinion.
So wait, he said he averaged 20 and 10, so he a superstar. Do you know how many players in the league? It's so easy to average points. I don't know about the 10 rebound, but there's a multitude of players I know is averaging 20 and close to 10. I'm gonna have to look up this stat because I guarantee you it's a lot of players that's averaging 20 and 10, and they're nowhere close to a superstar. So I just don't understand this, man. Where do they get this ideal from? Like, where does this stuff come from? I don't know. But hey.
On the game that he was brought into? No.
But maybe answer quick because we're going to go in depth on this tomorrow on the show. But
yes or no? You think what Rich Paul is doing is hurting the game and agents right now? Or do you think he's opened up a lane for agents and everybody to actually come out and actually have to talk about it?
That's not
just yes or no, and then we can talk about it tomorrow.
You don't know what these agents talk about.
Do you think Rich Paul is hurting agents by the fact that he has a podcast and that he's talking about?
No, I don't think he's hurting agents.
Okay. All right, cool.
I'm still. I gotta. With me, I gotta listen to every topic.
Okay.
Like I don't mind. Like just like I don't mind you talking the game because that's
fine.
What are you talking about?
If you're talking about making moves, the team should be making moves. He literally said, "If I'm the Lakers, I'm doing this deal." That is cringe.
So what's the same? So what's the difference between what him and Shams is doing?
No.
Because it's raw rumor.
No. That's a very different.
Not an agent.
But it's just a rumor at the end of the day. We don't know.
No.
It's a rumor.
It's very different.
It's a rumor.
Now
it's a rumor.
No, it's not. You are an agent. And
you're creating it.
But at the end of the day, Shams has connections to people that's in the front office. So you think he's just saying that? So does Rich. You think Shams is the biggest guy right now?
He's not representing nobody.
He don't have to. It don't matter. I still got the information.
No.
So Brandon Jennings saying it don't matter that Rich Paul is representing like over 150, 200 people, and he has the face of the league on the team in LeBron James. And if this was a few years back where they still held LeBron James in that high regard, Austin Reeves would have been traded. So I don't understand how Brandon Jennings don't see how disrespectful this is for an agent to do. If you was playing trying to focus on your contract year with an agent telling everybody to get rid of you and telling the organization in the world that they should trade you so you could be Manu Ginobili, even though this is not a championship team, is asinine to me. They should let this young man get his money, and LeBron James should be prepared to either leave LA, go to the Clippers, go back to Cleveland, or work out his own deal without using Austin Reeves as clickbait. We understand he got his house in LA that he want to stay in, so they know they got LeBron in a trick bag. Do I seriously believe this? Yes. Do you seriously don't? If you don't, you shouldn't be listening. Can't help that your feelings all in it. I don't have feelings in it.
Difference is
he's not representing
information is information.
No, one is getting information. One is secondary information. I'm getting it from somebody and I'm relaying it. One can create the information. That's very different.
Okay, so they might be both creating some.
Nigga, we listened to him on the podcast.
They're both creating information at this point.
Excellent. So you heard what Rashad had to say. What are my thoughts?
Yeah, I think that was some horse shit. Kwame, you got an agenda? No, I don't. You got an agenda. I'm just putting up the actual facts. And I'm going to show more of them right here. I can't help you guys don't like facts. It just don't pass the smell test for me. There's too many exceptions. It's too many things. It's too many people pushing this thing along for no reason. It doesn't make sense. Y'all call this a better league? This league is terrible. Watch this.
What the fuck is we doing, dog? Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? What are we engaging in currently? What kind of shit? What are we doing?
This is what the NBA want to give every real basketball fan. We now got to look at the game like, dog, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't got no direct line to Adam Silver to say, Adam, you tripping. Like, what are you doing? This is not basketball. We are not in, like, I could teach kids at little league or at intramural stage to play better than this, to catch the ball, look at you, to jump backwards and then shoot. This is the most ridiculous shit I ever seen.
I mean, the goddamn steps. But the goat. Man, the fuck?
Look at that. Pause the ball. It paused, and then he hopped back. Like, that is the most disgusting, diabolical shit I ever seen. And then his fans will say, you just hating. You just hating. Then you get to watch the game and you see him play a defensive series like this. Do you know losing the game like this, to lose a game like this from somebody who say they mind the game, what the hell was he doing?
Worst sequence of any player in NBA history, right? So Josh Giddey inbounds the ball. He passes to Vukovic. Look at LeBron James caught cheated in his band, gave up an open three to Patrick Williams for a cash three. Bulls is only down 2 points. So LeBron James inbounds the ball. He throws a telegraph pass while Josh Giddey in the
mind the game.
Passing window, right? He gets the ball. Josh Giddey gets the ball, pass to Kobe White for a 3, cash. Now the Lakers is now one within the last 10 seconds of the game. Going to have the Luka inbound the ball. Guess what player that's saving LeBron James in a clutch? One of his star players, Austin Reeves, hits the layup to save LeBron James for having the worst sequence, and LeBron James still, and I mean still, gets hit a 3 cash, half court in his face to win the goddamn game. I don't think any other player has had a worse sequence than LeBron. So LeBron,
mind the game. Cheat the game. I told you this, cheat the game. You supposed to stay home and stick to your principles. This is the stunt and stay home principle. What was he doing way up?
had the worst sequence of any player.
When I break down the game, I show it. Why are you going over here to this guy? This is a stunt. Way too high of a stunt. Austin Reeves was there. And every time LeBron James get caught watching the ball, and when these things happen, commentators say nothing about it. And then when YouTubers say something about it, oh, you talking about LeBron James lowlights. This is a full game. How the hell are we talking about LeBron James lowlights? They are telling them dudes to do that for LeBron. Same thing last night in Atlanta. These boys were just moving out of his way. Like, this shit is crazy. I don't understand it. It's the worst thing I ever seen. Salute to you. But to watch this type of basketball, to watch a guy after doing that, then he takes the ball out of bounds, 23 years in the league, minds the game. This is the pass? Really? I mean, I'm just saying, I guess the only thing that they're going to say to combat what I'm saying is that I'm a hater. They're going to act like they don't see this shit. I'm just hating. They want to flag every 2 seconds because I don't want to concur and agree that LeBron James is a GOAT. I not only don't think he's a GOAT, I don't think he is good as you guys make out because he don't have the mentality on defense like he should. You the GOAT, you want to smash shit. And I'm not saying I'm better than LeBron. That's what you guys want to keep going back and forth. You guys keep putting him in that GOAT category. If you just say he's a good player, I agree with you. But if you want to put him in that GOAT category, the two men that I sat next to, you putting that guy next to them, then that's where I got to strongly object. I have to strongly object. There's nothing about him that I see that says GOAT. Unless he smell like one, I don't know. But no. Not to go. It is piss people off. This dude right here funny as I don't know what. I'll play this one and get up out of here. Angry old Hoops fan. Boy, I know they mad with this dude, boy.
What was that? I better get that off. Oh, I can't quite seem to get it off. I'm going to spend the whole game trying to get that off.
Again, LeBron says, why not me? Ooh. Ooh.
Now, this is what I got a problem with. It's a game of mistakes. And this is why I say mentally, you cannot call this guy to go. It's a game of mistakes. Look at what he does when he turns the ball over. He might as well have to say, man, mama gave me that thing. What the hell is that? That's the GOAT? Whimpering and pouting around on the court. That's the GOAT. Okay.
James throws it away.
God dang.
He's getting all excited for Sunday. Rams Bears. Oh, bad play by LeBron.
Yep, I'm a hater, man. I guess I'm hating.
This morning, NBA headline sheet presented as if it's something worth being proud of. We are going to circle 9 rebounds, and he did not have 10 assists. But like I said, we're going to circle back to that.
This is ridiculous. LeBron throws it up, and that's going to be
that.
This is ridiculous. LeBron throws it up, and that's going to be
That's a good shot. That's a good shot. I'm not a blogger. Yeah, I'm not a blogger. That's a good shot. What is more crazy is his son watching him act like this. Facts. Salute to you. This is crazy, man. Wow.
We're going to start with the score. A 25-point blowout. And LeBron, being as predictably disgusting as he always is, the first thing I thought was, I bet this stat padding biatch was in late in the game during a blowout. Ding, ding. I bet he had multiple cherry picks. Ding, ding. I bet cherry picks.
Nah, he can't run back on D. This man head by the goddamn rim, and they telling me, you can't expect a 41-year-old to play defense. A 41-year-old could put his head by the rim. But defense? Nah. We can't run back on defense now. Hold up. I'm 41. Nigga remember his age on defense. On offense, you can't even tell how old he is. I can't even tell how old LeBron is. I want y'all to see how high he elevates. Now, this is what the commentators do. They see him
Ding.
And they say, oh my God, look at the way LeBron elevate. But then when you say LeBron won't play no defense, hey, man, he's 41. Look at that. He beat everybody. Boy, God dang. That boy getting up. You hear me? That's crazy. But they want me to say, Kwame, he's 41. Okay, how the hell can he do this at 41, but he can't just run at 41? I'm not asking him to jump back on defense. I'm asking him to run back on defense. He running on offense and jumping. I'm just telling him to run back on D. You got that, Reggie Miller? You got that, Gill? You got that, Shannon Sharp? You got that, all you other guys that are talking about he can't play defense because he 41. Can he run back on defense? Because he damn sure running on offense. So can you answer that? Can he run on D?
Ding. I bet his shot chart is embarrassing.
Yeah. All the guys say LeBron James can shoot mid-range. Where the hell the mid-range at? LeBron look like a center to where he hot at. He right up under the damn rim. Look at the shot chart. Brick, 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 brick. Where he was hot at, middle of the goddamn center of the rim like a center.
Ding, ding. I bet he had BS trips to the foul line getting bailed out by the refs.
Here's LeBron underneath, takes it in very deep.
Helping his total.
You got to be shitting me. Holy shucks. Man, this man is straight up as straight up can be. What do they want him to do other than get out of LeBron James' way? Like, they tell you can go straight up with your arms up. The guy is straight up with his arms up. What else do you want him to do?
Point.
God dang.
Points while not hurting his.
So LeBron is pushing the dude arm and hollering, and he get a foul. LeBron go up by the dude like this. The dude standing here just like this. LeBron push his arm and go, ah! He need him. Man, y'all ought to cut y'all shit. The man got the right to his space straight up and down. You go look at the rule book. You standing there, you have a right to your space. You can jump. The man was straight up. LeBron pushed the man and got a foul. This is
helping his total point.
Straight up. Look at LeBron's left arm. LeBron pushing the guy. The brother is still straight up. LeBron is signaling to the ref. I got touched. He hollering. So if he missed, the ref bail him out.
While not hurting his.
This is soft basketball here, boy. Soft.
I the only one. Ding, ding. Am I the only one who sees the offense helping his total points while not hurting his total field goal attempts? Ding, ding.
And it's sad. That's what these referees are doing. They helping LeBron along with his total overall points by sending him to the line 10, 12 times a night while he stink up the court. They're helping him. They're helping him score. It's sad. He's talking about LeBron was assaulted.
Am I the only one who sees the offensive foul?
Nope. You ain't
clear out the contact initiated by LeBron, followed by the flop by LeBron. That should be a technical on LeBron for the flop. I bet he complained a lot. Ding, ding. I bet he complimented himself after the game. Ding. Complained a lot. Ding, ding. I bet he complimented himself after the game. Ding, ding. I bet he screamed, hey, despite the defender backing out of his way.
Into the paint. Now he'll dribble right back out of it. He goes right back in. Looks for that fadeaway jump shot. That's up to LeBron underneath.
But this gets worse.
Back in. Looks into the paint. Now he'll dribble right back out of it. He goes right back.
This is fucking terrible. This is terrible. Look at all his teammates. You wonder why the numbers are going down. He just dribbling the ball in the center of the court all day. Nobody know what to do. What is this play called? LeBron get the ball and spin around until you get a shot. What is the play called?
Back in. Looks for that fadeaway jump shot. That's up to LeBron underneath.
But this gets worse when more context the same night. So I decided to look at Jamal's night in more detail. Look at Jamal's shot chart compared to LeBron's.
I got no holes in my game. I got a big bag, but all of my shots are right up under the rim unless I shoot fadeaway threes. This game, I just wasn't hot. I had 30, but I wasn't hot.
Jamal looks like an actual basketball player with range, with skill, with a bag. And that's just looking at the shot chart. Let's add to this that after reviewing Jamal's night, I found that he had 0 cherry picks. What about the situation in which his points were scored? Was Jamal stat padding late in a blowout game? Quite the contrary. Jamal was getting his points when the pressure was on. This was a tight game all the way to the end. The Lakers game, by contrast, had a beginning of the fourth period score of 104 to 86. What the hell's LeBron doing in the game at all? Why are you going in the game?
I could tell you. Stats.
Game in the fourth period, especially when we have to hear the same guy make managing injuries excuses whenever he doesn't want to play, but then stays in late in games when he doesn't need to be in the game. LeBron finally came out.
So actual facts in history show different. So the video you watching is showing LeBron. Those are not facts. Us going over a film is not facts because this didn't happen. Interesting. Got it.
Of the blowout with 3:43 left in the game. The score was 128 to 103. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing behavior. And even worse, this embarrassing behavior is typical and predictable. I knew everything I was going to find before I even went and validated it. This emperor, constantly being complimented for his non-existent clothes, is so full of himself that he doesn't have any sense of when to be ashamed of himself. For example, consider the flail out that he does after cherry picking to get this dunk. It's not just embarrassing because of the cherry picking to get.
There's no way a man that could do all this can run back on defense. No way.
This dunk. It's not just embarrassing because of the cherry pick or that no one challenged him. Let me bring this home for all the excuse-making LeBron defenders out.
Y'all go watch the rest of that video on Old Angry Hoops fan. Like, this shit is sad at this point. Those of you who keep calling me a hater because you don't want to deal with what I'm saying, those of you who think that because you're not as good as LeBron, you can't talk about LeBron, that would make only two people can talk about LeBron, and one of them is no longer with us. And MJ is not going to keep talking about LeBron. So I'm going to do it. And I'm going to point out with film that everything I'm saying is true. The media is carrying LeBron James along. So is the referees in the NBA, in my opinion. I don't like what I'm seeing. This is not basketball. This is not real competition. You got guys trying to get out of his way because they know they're going to get a foul call. I think that's horseshit. With MJ, you can knock the hell out of him. With MJ, you can get up in his face, and then that's when the magic going to happen. With LeBron, you got to not touch him, or he going to go run and tell the referees. He telling you he going to tell the ref, hey, Jim, look what he did. Every play. That's corny. That's really corny. And those of you that don't think so, cool. But allow room for guys to think so, okay? Gotcha. All right. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone. Appreciate everybody who super chatted. I'm out.